Hello, and thank you for your interest in the PII Vault from an Automatic. In this video, we're going to introduce you into how you can pull identified data from an on-premises Teradata database, fully anonymize it through the PII Vault, and directly load it into Domo. Let's go ahead and take a look. This is Domo Workbench. This is the utility that they provide to pull data from an on-premises source and load it into Domo. An Automatic has created a plugin for Workbench that allows you to pull data from Teradata. In the properties window that you see right now, there's three different sections. The first one is you configure the PII Vault. It has a URL, you provide an account ID and an API key. Once those are provided, you can easily verify that those credentials are correct. They are, so we move on. The next is how we actually set up the query from Teradata. We've said that Teradata is our provider. We've got a service, catalog, username, password, and then block size. The block size is so that the vault will run in blocks of those number of records, and it doesn't matter how many records are in the total result set. Because we block it out, we're never going to run out of memory. The query, I'm just pulling from a straight view. Once I have all that, I validate it, and I go ahead and save. Finally, we configure the schema. Now, this is what you're going to do for all of the pass-through anonymization for an Automatic in the PII Vault. The result set is listed for you, and then for each one of those, you go ahead and define, if it's PII, what type of PII it is. The result set will automatically default to non-PII, so you don't have to worry about filling out fields that don't apply. The group type column allows you to take different groups or collections of things, like if you have multiple addresses, a home address and a work address, you can consolidate and collect the street address, the city, state, and zip, all that information for the home address completely separate from the business address. The final thing you're going to do is define whether or not you want those fields or which fields you want redacted. In this case, we're going to redact the individual's account number, their name, their date of birth, their address, and their phone and their email. But we're going to leave city, state, zip, and gender completely unredacted because those are always very useful in analytics. We're going to go ahead and validate it. The schema is validated, and we can save that. All right, all that's done. Now we're just going to go ahead and preview this data. The process will connect to the Teradata database, pull the data out, and now what you have, instead of fully identified data, is you have only those fields that were not redacted, as well as a polyanonymous ID. If you're familiar with the PII Vault from an Automatic, you use that polyanonymous ID to link data for the same individual within your analytics platform. That's it. It's that easy. Please let us know at an Automatic if you have any questions. Thank you.